Surrounded by. I am surrounded by.
I'm often surrounded by.
The entire system is surrounded by
Freaking idiots.
Surrounded by them.
idiots.
What's better than credit?
What's better than credit?
Money.
Hard, cold cash.
Hard, cold cash.
Fresh out the bank.
How you feeling, brother?
I'm good. How are you, man?
I cannot complain, man.
I like
Productive day.
Yes,
Productive
sir.
day thus far. Went out last night. That was rare.
You went out. What'd you
yeah.
do?
I went to a showcase for she's an artist named Destiny Rogers.
Okay.
And she signed to my boys, The Stereotypes.
Okay.
You know they did all the Bruno Mars stuff.
Yeah,
and all.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's their new artist. She did a really good job. Plays
Fire.
guitar, sings. And then I saw another dude. You ever heard of Lakon?
No.
Man.
You gotta send me something.
Ooh, no, like
Send me
man,
some stuff.
and
Yeah.
sound like what I assume the record sounds like.
Okay.
It's like kind of like Giveon, but way cooler.
It's interesting.
It's,
I like
It was
that.
pretty dope. It was pretty dope.
No, send me some stuff if you got it. So.
How you feeling today, though? You
I'm good, man. I'm fresh back from the crib. So
Okay.
just high spirits, ready to get back to it. The strike about to be over.
Yeah.
You know, I
that's
showed
good.
you the shirt.
Yeah, oh, yeah. You show him what you
Hold on,
repping.
man. I don't want to stand up, but
No. It is SAG after
Hold on.
strike. I said
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
show it. Yeah, you just got to get the. Yeah.
we
He's
still
on the
strike.
lines, He's on the lines, ladies
Front
and gentlemen.
lines, front lines.
Front lines.
from my home.
So it's funny because we're both from Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You're a little bit younger than me, but
Mhm.
bro, you've been acting since you were telling me your SAG starts in
2001. That's when I got into SAG.
2001.
Yeah, bro.
You know, I'm 96 over here, but still, that's crazy.
I was 2 when you were in there. So
Good point. I mean, you didn't get any Huggies commercials or nothing?
Nah, man.
Man, you niggas start
I think
late.
I can still get
you
them,
ain't
actually.
Get a Huggies ad or nothing. No, that's funny. So, how did you? I mean, you first off, you're still working, which
Yes,
is
sir.
incredible because I'm sure you've noticed most people over the course of time start to drop out. You
Man,
stop seeing niggas at auditions. What
Dries
happened
up.
happened to Tony? Motherfucker be gone. So,
hey, man, shout out to Tony, though.
yeah,
Whoever Tony
Tony,
is.
hey
Yeah.
man, you know, keep pushing, man.
One day.
One day. But yeah, man, everything from Craig of the Creek to Perry Mason.
Yes,
this,
sir.
This is just the recent stuff.
That's
know,
recent. And
yeah.
I was, man, Perry Mason, I still, to this day, that was one of my first, like, period piece jobs I got to do.
And the makeup was sick.
Man, thank you.
Yeah.
And that whole process alone, I was like, this is new territory for me. I have never been in anything like this. This is crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
What do you think the hardest part of doing? I have an idea, but what do you think the hardest part of doing a period piece is?
I think I had to kind of get that dialect down from, like, because it's Los Angeles 1930s, but they were using, like, scallywag and words like that, and I'm like, I gotta kind of keep that.
That's literally that's what I thought was the
I was-
hardest thing because there's so many things we just say because it's normal,
Right.
and even if you don't know the line,
Yeah.
you know, you can bullshit a
Put
little
myself
bit. just
into
push
it. Yeah.
No,
No, not at
No,
all.
it's
They
a-
were. I think I said something on one of the episodes. I was like saying something like, I said ain't, and they were like, that you probably shouldn't say ain't like that. And I
Right.
was like, oh dang, like that's kind of just what I felt. But man,
So you started with, I mean, you did a bunch of shows when you were younger. You did All of Us.
All of
You
Us,
did,
Eve,
all the classes. Like you literally did that run that as an actor back in the day before streaming, for everything.
just popping in and out of the shows.
The one-offs, all the network shows.
Yes,
all
sir.
you did you do Lie to Me as well?
I did do Lie to Me.
I did an episode of Lie to Me as
Yes,
well.
sir. That was a great show.
Man, that was Tim Roth.
Tim Roth was the coolest guy I got to work with.
Mackay's on that too.
Yeah.
He the man. I worked with him on another show you did, ER.
Hey man.
Like
Hey.
you hit all. So how did your parents, coming from Chicago? I know my whole career started doing, you know, a lot of
Commercials.
print ads and
Yes, sir.
commercials.
That's
So the
exactly
print
how it
lids and
started.
okay. So what was your first gigs? How did
Man,
that
my
start?
first couple gigs before I even got into SAG, I was rep by Stewart Talent.
So was I.
Yeah, so that's Chicago, you know.
Yeah.
I was doing like Domino's commercials, McDonald's print ads. I did the Life cereal box. I don't know if you remember that.
You were the Life cereal
I did
box?
a Life cereal box. It was like for what was that dinosaur movie? It was like a cartoon movie, like way back.
Land
something with dinosaurs.
Land Before Time or
Something like that.
Mhm.
And it was that was like a picture. I was just sitting there with some binoculars looking all amazed. I'm like,
Yeah.
that was like one of my first jobs. Then I did a Fruit Loops box. Kraft macaroni and cheese was like the first like big gig. I remember. You remember
That
the
was
jingle,
one of my first commercials too.
bro.
Kraft
So I did
macaroni and cheese.
a voiceover radio spot with Buddy Guy, the jazz musician,
Yeah.
and we did that jingle like in the studio. I was at like the NBC Rockefeller building, and like that was
That's
cra-
what I would
was
do.
like,
Remember the pool table they had in there? It
bro.
was upstairs.
Bro, I was a young kid. I was having the time of my life in
And
there.
and they had I'll never forget that building because where it is in that cul-de-sac,
Mhm.
you know, and then just for everyone knowing, this is just some
Chicago,
shit. It's
for real,
right
for real.
over by River East 21 and all
If
that.
you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And I'll never forget. Every time I went up there, I just thought. I think it gives perspective. I think as a child too, because you're seeing shit that like maybe, especially you're from the South Side,
Bro.
I'm from the South Side. We don't see certain shit on a day to day.
I want to say that was like the first time I was like, this is real life craft services. Like everything is at
That
my
kitchen had
disposal, bro.
everything.
I could pull a drawer out and it's everything that I've ever wanted.
Yeah, bro. I remember that building solely for that, and they always had the bazooka gum.
Bruh, double bubble, bazooka, all of it. It was
Bruh.
there. I was eating, what was the little, the little chews with the person on it? Like, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, wow.
It was like a cartoon
Hold on,
on
I'm
it?
about to find a picture for you right now, bro. You got to put it up on the screen because this is a core memory right here. Hold up. Choose.
Chews. It's not high chews.
No,
It's
not high chews. It's way before high chews.
They had
Chew candy. It's like a little person on it. Hold on. Chew
like a
candy.
cartoon person.
What? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, here we go. Right here. The fruit chews. Right here. Let's see if I'll send it to you. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, though. Yeah,
Bro.
yeah. Because they would have those in
Every candy store.
yeah. But I remember it a lot in felt like Asian stores or
Yeah.
like Asian candy stores. They would have those a lot.
Yeah.
That's right. So why did your parents want you to do entertainment? Because I mean, you started so young.
I don't know if they wanted me to do entertainment. My mom was always like on me about just going to school and like, doing whatever I loved. But I think I was always the life of the party just amongst my family. So like I was always entertaining them. And then there was one day I just kind of like, I was watching TV. I'm like, I would tell them, everybody in my family, yo, whatever that is, I want to do that. Like however I can do it, I want to do that. I want to do that. So I mean, my mom she was supportive at first, but my dad was like, well, he was already in the music business, so he was already entertaining people, and he's like, oh, he got that spark in him. Yeah, we gonna get him out there. We're gonna do.
He's like, I know a couple people. Let me fix something out.
Make something happen. So, and Stuart Talent picked me up, and I was rolling from there. So
That's so cool, man.
yeah,
'Cause
bro.
I know my parents, like, it was from day one, though. This was their plan. They were like, oh, he's going to do entertainment. But it's cool when you see parents who have, like, who are
support,
willing,
yeah.
because it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work, and they got to drive you everywhere. You can't really, you're already a kid, so they're
Right.
doing everything for you anyway. But now I got to drive him to auditions. Then he gets the job. Now I got to drive him somewhere at some random time of day.
And I think like I'm thankful for my dad. He like did not care at all. He was like on the ride with me. Like this is fun for me. And he was even doing some stuff himself. Like there was little jobs we did. Like they're like, oh, you're his dad? Oh, can we have you in this? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm right here. What up?
dope.
So yeah, man. I'm thankful for my parents for like supporting my journey so far. So,
Yeah,
but I will say my mom, not to put her down, back to like what I said at the beginning. She always wanted me to keep a level head, like never let it get to me, because like it could definitely get to you. I don't know if you've noticed it, but like working so much and then people noticing you from things and like you start to just get an inflated head and it really.
And as a child, you think it's never going to stop going.
Exactly.
This is life, right? Like since I've been born, I'm on TV, so like it
What do you
can't
mean
stop.
I can't do this?
Yeah, what are you talking
What?
about? And then you get older and you're like, oh, it's a journey.
Yeah,
It
brother.
doesn't just keep rolling
It's
in
a
every.
marathon.
It's a marathon. It's not a race. So after you did the Kraft macaroni and cheese ad, it was just a lot more commercials. And then what was the first TV or like movie?
So what's crazy, I wasn't doing any TV shows in Chicago, like at all. I had never did any TV shows. Mitchell Gossett from CESD came to Chicago to meet with Stuart Talent, and like they brought me in the office, and he was offering me to come out here to do pilot season.
Right.
I'm like, what, am I about to fly a plane? Like, what's up? They're like, no, you're gonna get on a plane, you're gonna come out here and, audition for some shows. The first one I want to say was ER. And that was like
Nice.
2004.
Mhm.
And then after that, like
That's a golden era of ER too.
and I had no idea what this show was, by the way. I'm like, I'm sitting in a hospital room on Warner Brothers lot. Like for what? Like what am I doing?
What was your character?
My character. Oh, bro, you gonna bring that back to me? I'm trying to think. All I do know I worked with Shane West. So shout out Shane West. He was cool as ever.
Shane West,
bro,
and me talk to this day.
Swear to God,
I'll just hit him up on DMs. Shane was the bullshit. Shane was the coolest person on set. Shout out to Makai as well. He was cool as hell. Yeah. But Shane was so cool. Even I ran into him at Coachella, and years later, bro,
I saw this dude at Not Scary Farm, maybe like 2015, and I was with my homie, and we were in a little group. Like, he got the little front of line passes. He was like the group in front of me. They had got on the roller coaster, got off, and he like looked at me, and then he looked again. He was like, Oh, what's up, man? I'm like, you remember me, dog?
And that's my point. He's that cool.
Yeah.
Like, he's not the kind of person who's just kind of like, like I've worked with a lot of people on ER. Like,
so I really admire like people like that. So
no, he's a genuine
I don't
dude.
remember what my character was. All I do know is that my dad was in pain. I was in the hospital bed, and like he was talking to Shane West, and something had happened to me. So
okay,
yeah,
mine was it was not the best storyline.
Oh no.
So ironically, I did it with man. Why am I drawing a blank on his name right now? He was in John Q. He was the kid in John Q.
I know exactly
what
you're talking about.
Yeah. I can't think about his name. He's cool as hell too. I haven't talked to him in years, but like really good guy. And it's hilarious because I also auditioned for John Q. I did not get it.
Get it down.
Yeah, exactly. So the storyline is they're rushing him into the hospital.
Yeah.
He's in a hospital bed again.
So much trauma.
Unnecessarily. And we're in the school orchestra together.
Yeah.
And I put sulfur in his food because I wanted the solo.
Oh, you evil nigga, man.
Mind you, the sulfur did nothing. He had heart issues or something anyway.
So you made it worse.
But I no, nothing.
No, you were the villain.
But they made it because I thought that's how they keep it. It's like this kid thinks he poisoned this kid.
Oh.
And so I'm like, I try to run out the hospital, and then Shane West has to come get me, and then he has to come sit down and talk to me.
You're in trouble, little nigga.
He's like, why would you do it? And I'm like, I wanted the solo. And then
No, bro. You wanted the solo.
I wanted the solo. And then in the end, I'm sitting or standing next to his bed playing violin.
Hey, that's some real life hater shit, bro. You pulled up to the funeral like, hey, bro, I had to make sure my op was dead.
Well, also, I heard the funerals pay well.
Amen.
That's what. So ER, and then from ER, was that when Curious George happened?
Yeah. Back to that story. When I came out here for pilot season, it was always like I was here for 3 months, and then I get down to that third month, and like something happened. So
right.
It was ER. Then I want to say, Curious George around that time. Curious George 2006. Entourage, Strong Medicine, Eve. I did a show on NBC called Windfall. I don't know if you ever remember
I've heard
that.
of it, yeah.
So that was one of my first like recurring gigs, and I did like 3 episodes, but I played a kid. Like I just seeing that big production. So it always kept going. Like I don't remember the timeline per se, but
but it kept rolling in once it started rolling.
Exactly. And it was like I would always be doing something, but I was just grateful for every experience I had, honestly.
So even when you were doing the recurring for Windfall, you were flying from the crib.
Yeah, there was a point in time where like it would be slow, so I'd be over there. They'd be like, "Oh, we want you back," so we come back over here. And get it done,
so you were out. So you were staying out here like 3-4 months at a time.
Yeah, man, just coming in and like sometimes I stay for a whole year because it's just like I'm here. So
okay.
And I was at Valley View Elementary School. Shout out to Valley View. Everybody been through there. Oakwood Apartments.
I was gonna say, did you stay at the Oakwood?
I was at the Oakwood Apartments for.
Rick James died.
Of course, bro. He died next door to me. That was my neighbor.
Literally?
I swear to God, Rick James was my neighbor. My dad and him were cool. Like,
you weren't there when he died, were you?
I wasn't there. My dad was there like the night before he passed away. But yeah, I went to his funeral and everything, brother. Wow. Rest in peace, Rick James, bro. He gave me some really cool advice, like as a young kid, and I didn't know who he was. Like, keep in mind, I'm like 9-10 years old, so I'm like, I don't know this legend that he is, but he gave me some advice about music, like just like, look, music is just like talking, like that's it. He was like, you ain't never got to worry about like, oh, I can't come up with words, just whatever you got on your mind, write it down, talk it. Damn, so I'm like, and like as I got older, I'm like, damn, that's real, like wow.
It's funny to even to tie this into you doing Madagascar, doing the voice of Madagascar, it's funny. That is how will.i.am writes.
Which is, I never knew that.
Yeah, he goes in, him, John Baptiste, like all those guys, they go in and they just talk. Like you listen to songs like I'm a Bee, and you listen to songs, you know what I mean?
They was in the studio having a time with that one.
They just like,
I'm a Bee.
He's just going to rap, and he's just going to talk, and he's just going to do whatever comes to his mind, and then
It's that
curate it a
infectious
little bit and fix
melody.
it. Because the things that come to your mind are simple.
Exactly.
It's when we overthink it that it becomes hard for people to digest.
Exactly. So
And going back to that, Madagascar, like what was that
it
like?
was Madagascar 2, so it's a sequel, man. But that was a lot of fun. I went in, so basically before they even started on that sequel, I went over to DreamWorks. I think I was reading for like other projects they had like sent to me. And then they had me come in one day and read for just this little character.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say what movie it was. I recorded like a whole scene. It was just like untitled. Then like a year later, I find out, oh, it's Madagascar 2. And then they told me like the stuff and like the character I was.
Mm-hmm.
A few of the scenes never made it because I had a few scenes with Ben Stiller's character.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like because I played the little lion cubs when he goes back to Africa, and like they did show the fight scene, but I had a few more like funny parts in there, but they never made it to
And
the
did
movie.
you get to work in studio with the guys, or was
I
it?
didn't work in studio with them. It was more
didn't
just like we come in, record separate, and then they had the
I figured.
chemistry reads. but-
Bro, that's still amazing though.
Man.
That's one thing. Even I mean, there's a lot of things I haven't done, but that's one thing I haven't done that I'm really, I really want to do. Like you
what voiceover?
What? Well, no, I mean, we've done voiceover work and stuff together, but no, I mean to have a main, like somewhat of a main character in a cartoon movie or in a bro. That's like
That's yeah.
And I want a figurine, like a cartoon of my character.
I'm
type
still
deal.
waiting on a figurine. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That Craig of the Creek
yeah,
figurine.
bro.
Man.
Give me a Bryson, please. Somebody make a Bryson figurine.
What's that like to be on literally one
Cartoon
of Cartoon
Network?
Network's like
It's
one
the
of
new
people's
golden
favorite
era
shows.
shows.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to realize that, and it's an honor, a privilege. Honestly, I love that I'm a part of that new line of shows because I watched Cartoon Network from day
Hell yeah.
one. I was in Chicago, like everything. Kids
Bro.
Next Door, Dexter, like
Even when what was I just dropped it. There was what was my favorite? I was watching back with Johnny Bravo.
bro, come on,
Yeah,
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory. Ed, and Eddie was like the new cartoon that was coming out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like it's a whole different.
So them days, man.
Yeah.
What's Plankton?
Plankton.
No, not Plankton. That's
Plankton
SpongeBob.
was the,
what was Plank? Plank, not
Plank,
Plankton.
Plank,
I'm like
Plank,
Plankton.
Plank,
Wait,
Plank.
nah.
We saw the same thing.
Yeah, I saw the face.
Hey, Plank. I never understood. Not gonna lie. I thought Ed, and Eddie. I never got. It took me a while. I always thought Double D was a girl.
I feel like this is a thin line to walk on in conversations, so I'm gonna
He said, "I'm gonna
back out of that one.
The only reason I bring it up is because in the era,
In the era. Now,
this
if we
wasn't a
speak a
conversation.
hypothetical, yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at. In today's time, you don't question it. You
brother.
leave it alone.
Listen, so respect, salute, love you all, everybody,
That's
every
what
shade, every walk,
Every walk of life,
every walk of
every
life,
life choice.
even if you ain't got feet.
I was trying to think of a pronoun joke for footless.
Hey, brother. Brother.
Okay, Marvin. Brother.
Hey, what a camera, hold up.
So you said your dad was in music,
Yes, sir, producer.
which I never realized until one day you posted a platinum plaque.
Oh, yeah, that was from the College Dropout. Kanye West, brother.
And I was like, wait, what did he do on the College Dropout? I'm like, this, huh?
I
And
like
know
never
you for years.
Exactly.
And I did not know this
I
at all.
don't like telling people that I did it. Not that I'm ashamed of it. It's just like I said, it brings me back to my earlier point and just like the level-headedness. Like I don't like to be like, yo, look at me, I do all this.
Mhm.
Like, because as soon as it slows down and people like, oh, I know you for doing this. What you got going?
feel you.
And
Yeah.
that really got to me mentally. But the College Dropout, I did that. That was my first year when I was out here, 2003. We were like, I was working, like I said, like the 3-month thing. You know, we keep going. on my off times, I would be working with this vocal coach named Ricardo Watson at Oakwood in the conference room. We were just like doing like me, like all that.
Yeah.
It's just like having, being creative, trying to be. And my dad ran into Cody and all of them from Chicago just like on a random night out. Then they invited us over to the studio, and he had went before, then he came back and was like, they looking for like singers or whatnot. So he knew Ricardo, the vocal coach, got her over there. Then they brought us over there, and I'm in the studio. Mind you, I'm like 8, 9 years old, bro. I'm like, I'm not thinking about this, but I've been to the studio a lot with my dad, so I know like how it goes. I see a young Kanye with the backpack and white t-shirt, just like a little timid, but he's playing his music, and like he had already had the songs, and the album was pretty much done at that point. He was just trying to finish up and like tweak things, make things fuller. He had played that song, and like I still to this day don't know how I was able to get away with singing that. Like my dad was like, "Yeah, go ahead, do it." I'm like, "Drug dealer, just." I'm like, "Wait." As I got older, I'm like, "Hold on, brother.
This is everything you tell me not to do."
Hey, man, you got me out of this. What is this?
That's funny,
man. So I did it. It's me, Diamond, and JT Ricardo. We were all singing that, and I went home, and like. In February 2004 rolls around, we get like some albums in the mail, like thank yous and all that.
This is cool.
And I still to this day, like I said, I don't be telling people, but people be coming to me like, "Yo, you was okay." I'm like, "Yeah, man." Like, what you want me to say?
That is such a quintessential album. Okay, I remember. I didn't know a ton. When the album came out, obviously it was bigger in Chicago than it was in other places. So I didn't know a crazy amount about who Kanye West was or any of that kind of stuff. But I knew he was from Chicago. I knew it was cool.
And mind you, I'm the biggest Rockefeller fan. I didn't know he was like producing all these songs.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
the Blueprint was my... Bro! I listened to it every night when I would sleep. Like
it was Blueprint, Stillmatic, and Get Rich or Die Trying for me as a young kid, bro.
Get Rich or Die Trying,
These
bro.
3 albums like molded me.
Yes, I can rap every Get Rich or Die, the first 2 Get Rich or Die, or Get Rich or Die Trying, and then what was the second one called? Come on, 50's second album.
The Massacre.
The Massacre. I can rap both of those albums all the way down.
Top to bottom.
And
don't remember the name.
Yeah, exactly. And the G Unit album.
Oh yeah. I'll teach you how to stunt. Copyright.
Yeah, so that was I bought both albums when they went on their little head-to-head thing.
Yeah.
Like, all that kind of stuff. But I remember in that era when that album came out, that was when I was like signed to Jermaine and all that kind of stuff. So it was around the time. It was right before.
You gotta break that down to me too, because I never like knew that. I always like when I come over here, I see that and I'm like, man, hold on, man, what?
So when I was, I was already doing all the late night shows and stuff when I was like 6, 7. I was performing on Jay Leno, doing all that kind of stuff. Then once I started getting a little older, it was like, okay, we need to, he needs to sing his own records. Let's try to figure out the artist thing.
Right.
A guy named Ian Burke, same guy, worked with Outkast, a lot of Atlanta staples.
Yeah.
He took me. He's like, oh, I know Jermaine Dupri. I'll take him to Jermaine. He's the best with kids. And so I went over there. It started just with me coming down to Atlanta for a couple days. My dad would come out. They put us up in some shitty, hotel. Those hotels with the kitchens.
It's like
they're not real.
camp.
They're not real hotels. They're like those fucking La Quintas type shit. They would put us up in those fucking things.
Hey, shout out to La Quinta.
Hey,
I respect your business.
It's a great business model. Listen, more niggas have money to stay at a La Quinta than they do at fucking
Motel 6.
No, I was gonna
Hey, we're gonna laugh today, brother.
I was gonna say Intercontinental. Because Intercontinental's nice, but every nigga can't stay there. Motel 6 and La Quintas, like it's like anything else.
I'm more of a Westin man.
Well, Westins are bordering nice, or like bordering solid. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Westins are like they're a little.
They're there.
Yeah, they're not La Quintas. La Quintas and Motel 8s and Super 8s and all those kinds of shit. Those are the ones where the balcony's outside.
Oh yeah, no.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like motel.
I won't even be in that room. Like I'm gonna be outside all day. Yeah,
that's my point.
Yeah,
and so they would fly me out down, do the little thing just to. It was really cool camp. If we're being honest, it was more of like come around, be in this environment, see how niggas act in this environment because you're I'm like very TV.
How was that for
TV ready? Like hey yeah, like I'm used to that, bro. Like I don't curse, yes sir, no ma'am. And it's like yeah, nigga, like That's not what Bow Wow
Put it
does.
right here.
So I'm hanging out, like, literally, I ended up moving down there because I was just like, I went to Robert A. Black in Chicago. 7th grade was like the worst school year of my life.
Really?
Literally. I had moved from, I went to McDade classical school. So I was there kindergarten through 6th grade. Once I left 6th grade, went to Robert A. Black for 7th grade. I didn't.
Culture shock.
Culture shock. Because my school was so understanding. It was like little maestro.
We want you to grow and be the greatest.
Bro,
Then you get to 7th grade and they're like, what up, little nigga?
Yeah, and they're like, who you? And also, I didn't even just do 6th grade because I did The Lion King.
Oh, wow.
So that's when
Jeff
how me and
everybody,
Jeffrey met and everything. So I coming out of that, going to a regular school again. And yeah, no, it was weird. I didn't like it. So when I went back down to Atlanta, I was like, I want to stay here. And JD was like, parents ain't gonna let you do that. So I called my dad. I was like, yeah, so I'm thinking I want to stay down here. You know, it's for the career, blah, blah. JD was like, all right. So then he was dating Janet at the time. So that's how I was living with Jermaine and Janet.
Fire.
During that whole period. Yeah. So
have you ever talked about this on this podcast?
In passing, like me and Chris talked about it. But yes.
Chicago.
yeah, Chicago. And so I did that, and that was, I mean, it was, flying private jets, going all these crazy places, meeting all these crazy people. Like,
experience.
Very different experience.
Yes, sir.
It shaped also me understanding, like, certain shit is possible. Like, mind you, as a person who's already, at this point, I've had my own TV show.
Yeah.
I've done plays and all this kind of stuff.
Listen, Maestro, I knew about you before I ever met you. You went to, what was that, swimming school with my brother?
Right.
Was that Olive Harvey?
Olive Harvey.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, I was on the Tiger Sharks.
Yes, man. I knew about Maestro before I ever met you, which is so wild.
That's wild.
Rest in peace to my brother, by the way. Yeah,
man, that's so wild.
Just threw you back, huh?
Because I haven't thought about that like in years.
Bro.
It's because that was another thing with my dad. Like, my dad was he wanted me to swim. I knew how to swim before I could walk. He was adamant on swimming. Like, it was once I was like 3 months, 4 months, he had me in a pool, and it was like we went to the YMCA over there on 60. 60 something.
I'm not sure where that is, brother.
It's right by the Highlands.
Okay.
It's in that area. The YMCA right over there.
I'm a little lost, brother. I'm a little lost. I'm 100s, baby.
It's off of but it was right off of Stony over there.
Okay.
They ain't got that many YMCAs.
True.
It was the one in the area.
Okay.
And there
the
was
good one.
Yeah, and it was down the street from Farrakhan's temple.
Okay, all right. I don't know the street, but yes, I know exactly where you're at.
And so he was taking me there early, early. Snow, rain, sleet, hail. That was his, like, he was just big on swimming. All right. So I was on the swim team. I was the youngest person there. Everybody else was older than me, like much older than me. I don't know where I was going with this, but man, that's just such a crazy.
I had to throw that in there because you're talking about that.
Okay. Oh, I know where I was going with it. So basically, I was down there. I was doing all that. So I saw all these crazy experiences. I'm like, oh yeah, you see Usher every day and niggas like this. Like, this is just normal life. It's crazy. But I was down there when he was working on all the Confessions albums.
Wow.
Or the Confession album. And even when I saw the preliminary of just like when he was coming through and they just be talking and just, topics and all this kind of stuff. So.
You ever feel like you retained a lot of information from that?
I know I did subconsciously with a lot of things. Like, that's one thing I always tell people, whether it's acting or it's music or any of this, like, I've been fortunate. I've had so much on-job training. Even and I've always paid a certain amount of attention.
Right.
Like, even the way I make beats and do all that stuff now. Like, I had music coaches and stuff in Chicago and people who shaped that idea. But once I got to Atlanta and I'm seeing like, oh no, like this nigga lives in this mansion off of doing this. This nigga is moving around. I can't remember. There was a period where I can't remember getting in a normal car because I'm only everything they have. I'm either with Bow Wow and his Bentley.
That's a crazy flex, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like 17 years old, Bow Wow's calling me like, "Yo, what you doing? You bored at the condo? I'm gonna come pick you up." So here comes the 17-year-old picking. This
so not Shad, right? Not Shad.
Not
but Bow Wow. Yeah, but not Shad. Yeah.
Oh yeah, not Shad.
Not Shad. Okay.
Shad's a different guy.
Okay. All right.
Bow Wow was cool as hell. Like, you see what I mean? Like, in that era of.
But I wanted to be Bow Wow, brother.
Wait.
You ain't right now.
You know what's crazy? Fun fact, fun story. You
Yeah.
was about to sing Fresh as I'm Is.
Yes.
We were going to the grocery store to get snacks. And he was like, JD got this new record he wanted me to do. We played it in the car. And I remember I was like, this shit is hard.
It was
like
a reference?
It was a reference. You ain't riding, you ain't bumping like I'm bumping you.
Was it T.I.?
No, it was.
I
see what you did,
You
man.
can cut that out if you need to. My bad.
No, that was funny. But yeah, but like hearing that record before he cut it and then hearing him after he cut it. So I'm saying all this to take it back to Kanye West, which was after he did the Confessions and the We Belong Together, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember I went to damn near 5 or 6 of the Confession tour shows.
Yeah.
So we went in Miami. We went out here in LA.
Yeah.
We went in.
Bro, you was jet set.
Yeah,
dog.
we was moving, bro. We went in LA. We went Atlanta. So I'm seeing all the different shows, all this kind of stuff. And I remember I saw at the LA show. I remember I saw the opening act, which was this guy named Kanye West,
Really?
from Chicago. And he comes out there with a fucking spray painted background of the Chicago city skyline.
Yeah.
And he comes out in that fucking suit or whatever the thing, and he does this whole thing, and then he goes, I'm gonna bring my friend on stage to help me with this next record.
Oh, no, it was this moment?
He brings out John Legend.
Oh, okay.
No. John Legend comes out and he fucking one fine morning does his whole fucking thing with a fucking keyboard, not a piano, my friend, a keyboard.
Hey,
and I
man.
remember being backstage, seeing
All of it.
Kanye and all these niggas, and then I'll never forget this. I remember seeing John Legend get into, Kanye had a bus, and John Legend get into a white fucking van and slide the
That's the set, man.
and I'm like, oh man, this Kanye guy's pretty good.
I just remember.
And later, he ends up
there's
being-
more. There's more.
No, I'm just saying. And then later, he ends up being the biggest artist
of
in the
all
world.
time.
And no, bro. And then the guy I see sliding a fucking van door is an EGOT. Like, but once again, this
The
is
marathon.
this is the subconscious shit I think I take from all this, which
Yeah.
is like, no, these niggas are not superheroes. They're people who just withstanded it longer than
Kept going.
they kept going.
Got to.
Kept going.
And I was going to take
Yeah.
that back to the college dropout session. I remember he had a white t-shirt on and a backpack. He was real, like, timid.
Mhm.
He wasn't who he was today. So, like, after that, when I did the album, I was paying attention to him more. And then I'm seeing him, like, get to that place. And, like, I also saw the big-headedness
Yeah.
that a lot of people kind of neglect to acknowledge
Right.
in his path. And then you losing your mom. And then you don't know who to turn to and talk to about
Yeah.
things. So it makes you not be level-headed. But smart guy.
Yeah,
And
well,
actually-
I think also when you're in a place like him,
and you just go to a stratosphere that's just not
and
known.
it's tough because
Especially coming from where we come from.
that's what
Like,
I'm
it's
getting at.
not-
Because also niggas don't think like me.
At
You know what I
all.
mean? So now if niggas don't think like me, that's always been the case.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that Snoop Dogg video. You seen it where he's like, when you're in the beginning, the gap's here. And then once you start growing, the gap turns into,
huge.
and he's like, so then it's up to them to catch up to you.
And a lot
Because
of them
otherwise
do not
you have-
move.
And most don't move. And if you don't have, like, I think about that with guys like Kanye or like even like to an extent like the Travis Scotts and stuff. Like people who get into that like Kardashian world. It's like, what
Hey,
do you?
man, hey, man,
no,
hey,
but this is what I'm
man.
saying. What do
I don't
you?
want E to come after me, brother.
No, but like more than this. What do you think your things? What do your Thanksgivings look like? And I say that to just mean in a sense of like
I hear you.
when you're in a room with your family because you don't have all the pieces you used to have to
Right.
ground you. What does that do to your head? Because what does it do to your head when you're at Thanksgiving and the only nigga who possibly looks like
They don't even
you-
know what sweet potato pie is for real.
Bro, they don't know what anything is for real. Like, you feel me?
Hey,
Like-
man.
No, it's just like, it's just a different, it has to be mind warping because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that like you've built a different reality around yourself that there's no coming back from.
I think that's why I pride staying in the house as much as I can and
Same.
not being mixing my worlds too much. But
Because it gets weird.
it can
man.
get to you real quick.
And then you're dealing with, people are petty. You're dealing with circles of people who just gossip, or you're dealing with
I'm gonna wait till you ask the question, but you know what?
No,
This
go into
is
it,
something
go.
I was thinking about. I was and now I've already lost my thought. I'm so sorry.
How'd you forget? You
I just forgot. I was like, it was something I was about to say that was like fire, and it was burning in my head. I was like, I gotta say it.
See, I did.
Blank.
You don't even smoke.
No, bro.
How does be happening to you?
I don't know, bro. Old age. I don't know, man. Been through a lot, bro.
Nigga still under 30.
Hey, man, my knees hurting.
Oh, bro. Which one?
My right one.
My left one. And now my right one's starting to hurt a little bit, but my left one, bro, oh my God.
I walked through Midway 2 days ago to get on a 5 a.m. flight, and I went from Concourse B, B1, all the way to the end, B20 something. I sat down, and my leg has not stopped hurting since, and this was 48 hours ago, mind you.
You know what you got to do? This old nigga conversation. You got to stretch, man.
Bro, I tried.
When you wake up, you got to stretch. If you do any physical activity, you got to stretch. I started realizing I don't hurt as much. I wake up, I foam roll.
Okay, I got one.
Yep, foam roll, and then I try to do a plank. I've gotten to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm trying to get to 5.
All right, I think I might got to get like 10 seconds then.
You
Hold on,
know,
brother.
well, you start, get to 30,
Yeah.
then get to, but literally I feel so much better throughout the day.
Uh-huh.
And I think alcohol too, what I'm noticing as I'm getting
Less
older,
consumption?
less consumption of alcohol, my bones or whatever, I don't feel as stiff. I feel like the more alcohol, because of probably dehydration and everything,
You become like,
you
tense.
feel real. Everything feels tight. It
Mhm.
hurts when you bend. Yeah, it's
When I get that thought again, it'll be back. It will be back.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta, you gotta take care of yourself, man.
Mhm.
It's body's like a car. Shit's gonna break down at some point. Like it's just inevitable. Everything breaks. It will break. So it's do you want to keep fresh oil in your car?
I was
or
about to
do you-
say, what's the longest you went without getting an oil change?
Well,
Well, you
I'm
don't got a car that has
I'm
oil
a
anymore.
Tesla now. So, but prior, I think
Hold on, man. You got to put like the hashtag flex, like when you do this, when you do shit like that, like
flex.
flex.
Hey man, I ain't got an X or
hey, man, it's a Tesla.
it is a Tesla. Man, this is what people I also don't think they understand. Teslas
Revolutionary.
are some of the in that price point. There is nothing you will get better.
I tolerate no Tesla slander in my world.
You
It doesn't
should-
happen.
It shouldn't happen because it's a great car.
It's
like
where we're going. We're all going to have them.
yeah,
we have to.
or somebody's gonna come out with some good
No,
competition.
brother. Hey, man, I'm getting that Cybertruck. I just want you to know that.
I want the Cybertruck.
Day one.
See, here's my problem with the Cybertruck. I want it. I do want it.
Uh-huh.
I've seen the videos. I think it's.
You feel like
fire.
you'd be goofy driving around in it?
First of all, where am I gonna park this fucking thing?
Hey, man,
Second off, this is.
we buy a garage. You can build it.
They're selling them at Home Depot now, right? Have you seen that? They're selling like those mini homes.
I have not seen that.
Oh, bro, they're selling like mini homes for I want to say like 30K or 15K at 15 to 30K at Home Depot or places like that.
Okay.
Because I guess just living situations are becoming
We
so
should
crazy
take advantage of that
and make it a garage.
and make it a garage.
So now you got to add 30K to the.
To the already $100,000 on the car.
See, yeah, that's
Hey,
wild.
man. Investment for your future.
Yeah, okay. Because that thing's gonna appreciate. You be
Day
better-
one, it's already worth $90,000.
Yeah, you'd be better off buying an H1 at this point.
Man,
I've always wanted one of those.
which one?
An H1,
What is that?
Hummer one.
All right, bro. Hey, I'll holler at you, my nigga. Like, it's been great talking to you, brother.
Wait.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
don't
You
fuck
just
with
said a Hummer 1?
the OG Hummer, bro.
Bro, the last time I remember seeing a Hummer outside, I want to say was like, what, George Bush was in office?
Yeah, 2001. You were just joining SAG.
No. Yeah, it was like the big, like, yellow ones, bro. And I was like, all I
so
knew
you think that those are the
That's H2, I think.
Those
Yeah.
are H2s. No, the
I almost got
H1.
run off the road by one of those on my way to audition. I was like, fuck Hummer.
That's what, no, but Hummers are, bro. They're I mean, they're a complete. Yes, they're terrible for the environment.
Gas
They're-
guzzlers.
But now it's kind of like you're not gonna see that anymore. So if you have a Hummer, it's like this
Ancient.
old
Why
school.
the fuck would you want that? Like, I'm cool with like an old school like G-Wagon or something like that, but like, come on, Hummer, dog.
Yeah, G-Wagon is my when I get there car.
Okay.
It's gonna be my well, I won't say every day because it's not feasible.
Uh-huh.
Like I'd rather drive a Tesla Model X or something every day. But it's my, you know how niggas have Jeep Wranglers?
Yeah.
That's gonna be my like I've made it Jeep Wrangler. Like I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
put the dogs in the back.
I had a flashback of a Hummer when you just said Jeep Wrangler, so
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
no,
wait, all right, wait, no.
Because if you pay attention, everybody who has the
Keep up now.
Everybody who has the Jeep Wrangler, right? It's all niggas who want G wagons. They just can't get them.
True.
Same boxy type feel. I was one
Hey,
of them.
man, you've been
I've had
throwing
a Jeep
shots
Wrangler.
this entire
one.
podcast to all walks of life have gotten shots from Maestro today.
And see, and that's fair. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Hey, man,
You
I
can't
love
pick
everybody.
On, you can't pick on what you can love everybody, and then in that case, you can make fun of everybody.
True. All right.
See, that's how
I like
look at
that. I like that.
But you can't just like,
Yeah.
But I had a Jeep. I had an
Okay.
all white Jeep Wrangler with peanut butter interior for a little bit. That was my shit. But it drives like they drive like ass.
I never got to do like the inside like redecorations of my cars. Like,
I never redid it. I
Okay.
just got it a certain way.
Oh, okay.
So like I got the package. That
yeah.
had
Oh, they had that like offer of the peanut butter inside.
because you could do like
This was in Atlanta, huh?
no, this in
Oh, okay.
LA. 'Cause you could do leather seats.
Yeah.
Instead of the the usual Jeep.
So that's what you mean by peanut butter. I thought you actually like got like I want the peanut butter color
no,
on
no,
my
no.
seats.
I haven't done
like,
all that
Do it
yet.
now, nigga.
No, because I'm not a car guy. Like
Really?
oh, bro, I could give a shit.
I love cars though.
See,
but
yeah, I
American
missed
muscle, bro.
I missed that.
yeah.
Like so you like muscle cars?
I love muscle cars. Mustang. I've always wanted a Mustang 5.0. What else? 1968 Mustang. Like I just all like muscle cars. Like I just need them. I want them. I want to be like Jay Leno. Had them all in my car, like in my garage, not my car.
I have them all in my car.
In my Cybertruck. I want them all in the back.
Muscle cars. I think I'd get an old school. I'd get an old school if I had frivolous money. I'd get old school cars for sure. Probably before I would care to get new cars.
Yeah.
But yeah, G Wagon is just like a bucket list item.
Okay.
Tesla Model X is where I want to elevate my life to for like day to day.
It's coming.
Yeah,
It's coming.
yeah.
It's on the way.
And
Strike's almost over.
strike's almost over.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't waiting on them niggas.
Hey, me either.
I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna get that's the Chicagoan that's talking right there. We're gonna make something happen
and
always.
You call me when y'all ready,
Please.
and I'll be available.
No, but yeah, do call.
But yeah, please. Oh wait, is that them right now? No.
We
got an email.
Notification.
Fran Drescher just hit me.
Hey, it's your president, Fred Drescher. I just want to let you know we going on. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna stop.
Now they got the now
nanny.
we're not doing video games.
You know what? I'm glad that we did 2K23. I was about to say
Man,
2K3.
First off, isn't that cool? The first thing we actually got to work on.
That
together,
was wild.
Even though we weren't there.
Even though you took my role, but it's cool though, bro. Shout out Christian.
That's the thing, though. That's how I look at everything in the world, though. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if it doesn't happen, something else is gonna happen for you. So you just got to lose out on that one.
And
if
keep
you're
your
gonna,
faith.
and keep your faith, because at the end of the day, bro, I know for a fact. Fun fact: I'm pretty sure I auditioned for Entourage.
Oh yeah, but maybe yeah. No. How you
It's
older than
possible.
me? You older than me.
2 years, 3 years.
I was miniature though, bro. Like
what
he
age
was-
did you do Entourage?
that was 2005. So I was just like 10 going on 11 for real.
Yeah,
But
and
you was
I
looking
was
you were a
14.
little older than me, bro. You had the teenage look. You was doing Bro, hold on. Stop everything.
I auditioned for I auditioned
2005.
for Entourage twice.
Let's do
Twice.
this timeline.
One was the Bow Wow role.
Okay.
I was pissed off about that one. I was like, why are they just getting famous people?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, look at what the industry's turned
Yo.
into. It was the future. And then I know I did one before that.
Mhm.
But I don't, it possibly wasn't yours, but I'm sure you've been.
But let's do this timeline for real, because 2005, this is
Yeah, that I did. Yeah, 2005, I was filming this.
exactly.
Yes.
So I think I filmed that like the end of 2004, like holiday season, and then it came out 2005.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a perfect role. I love that role to this day.
Who did you play?
So episode 5 of season 2.
Okay.
It's called Chinatown. It was the episode where Turtle was like trying to make money for rent, and he was playing the Xbox,
Mhm.
and then he like got into this tournament, and I was the kid he had to play as the
Okay.
first
Yeah.
as the first opponent,
And you was
and
busting his ass?
he gets demolished in the first round, and it's over. And I win all that money, and what's funny to this day, shout out to them writers and that whole team over there. They came up with the character name, and it was like, as I got older, I realized I was like, wow, that's funny as hell. Herbie Green. His name is Herbie Green.
Herbie
Just think about that for a second.
Herbie Green. Like weed.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, I'm making
I just looked at the camera. I thought you was gonna get it by then, man. Come on.
my high ass. Weed?
Herbie Green.
Herbie Green.
Stay off the weed.
I thought you were talking about Herbie Hancock.
Oh no. Well, that's a cool correlation too. But yeah,
You know
Herbie
what I always
Green.
think of when I hear Herbie? I think of Herbie Baby on V103. You don't remember that?
No.
There was I think it's Herbie.
All I know
Was
is
it
Tom
Herbie?
Joyner and Steve Harvey.
No, it was it's a guy named I want to say it was Herbie Hancock, and he had a show on maybe it was like
See, the age is showing now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Them three-
I'm 2 years older. Nigga, that's a lot of time.
a lot of shit happens in 2
I don't
years.
know that.
No, 'cause it's crazy. Like even when you think about, I know kids or like my friends who have brothers and sisters who are like younger. Like I consider them kids. They're
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
21, right? And you hear the year they were born, and you just go like, "Oh, like 9/11 happened to you in history books."
Bro, you were born when George Bush was out of office. I hate to keep
What?
bringing politics.
No, but you
Yeah.
must. Okay, my parents were born in the 50s. Okay, think of how the world. Just think of as a little black girl or a little black boy in the 50s. Your perspective of how the world works,
Man,
right? Tough. Your parents were born in the 30s. Tough.
Bruh.
Big tough. And now we're talking about kids who were just born as like, who's the president? Barack Obama? Like, what the fuck? You were born with a black president?
That's the life.
That's what? Like, nigga, you believe you can do anything. And if you
Hope
don't,
is there.
yes, you can, motherfucker. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is like that's a crazy. Even somebody who's born in the 90s, 91, like that's a crazy reality to think about.
I still think about like we've gone through some stuff too, just like as well, 90s kids. Like
Mhm.
we've seen the transition from VHS to CDs to DVDs to Blu-ray, now streaming. These kids just got like CDs and streaming probably.
Yeah,
But
and not even in CDs.
I was talking to a older gentleman, like I was out in the world just kind of like I was getting some food and there was a guy sitting next to me and I talked to him and he was telling me like about like 8 tracks and things like that and like how he has this old vinyl that is worth like I was like, it was worth some money, a good number of money, or a good number of money, a good number of money. I can't speak today, guys. I'm
Money
forgetting my
number.
thoughts. I can't. It's the camera. It's the camera. I'm scared. I'm shy. I'm nervous. Anyways, it was a good. It was man. Anyways, so it was a good number, and I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't know if you should be telling me this, man, but like he was just telling me the story about just like how it's all changed, and like to see this streaming era is like crazy.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
mean,
like, I don't even know how to listen to music anymore. I was like, what?
that is true.
Yeah.
Well, I think the problem is the barrier to entry for everything is lower.
Mm-hmm.
Is good and bad. The good part is, yes, you don't need somebody to invest $30,000 in you to record a song.
Right.
Because there are people who can record music and they do a very good job or they're very talented and they
Got it on our phones, bro.
yeah, you can make beats and stuff on your iPad. There's, splice, there's loops, you can do anything. But the problem with that whole barrier to entry being so low is that it creates
Oversaturation?
oversaturation and just shit. Because now everybody can just do it. So now you might not even have to be good at the thing. You can just, as long as you can market the thing.
I want to stop you there and say this is not surrounded by idiots anymore. This is shots from Maestro.
I'm just saying.
Everybody gets it.
Shots from Maestro.
Keep your head on a swivel with Maestro.
No, hey, listen, I'm just saying, people like to sugarcoat. I feel we're in a very sugarcoating generation. I understand that you have to support and everybody should have a fair crack at that. But some people don't put in the time to get a fair crack. Like, and then it makes corporations, hence why we're on strike, and other
they
people
only care about what they care about.
They care about profit. So when you're telling me that I can get,
I feel like
they make
worst.
this in India. They make your iPhone in India.
I
with
feel like
children workers. So if that is how they're making your iPhone, of course they'll get the cheaper guy to make the music or the cheaper guy to do because who gives a shit? People will accept less.
Yeah.
If people had if we all agree,
It's a bargaining tactic.
Yeah.
Everything. We're going to go cheap always.
remember how big screen TVs, a TV this size back in the day, what would that cost you with the fat ass back?
Bro.
I have.
Hey, no, the fat ass back killed me, bro. I had one in my living room that I could not get around my living room because of that
your
damn TV.
dad was
So,
that nigga.
hey,
He was
bro.
like, "Oh, we gonna have."
We
it."
went to Best Buy, got that big motherfucker. I'm like, bro,
How
come
did
on,
you
bro.
even take those home?
I guess they had like people that they would hire from the store to
Probably.
bring in, but like, bro,
That's
why is
why.
this in our living room? Like, I don't need
You're
this.
like, this does not fit in the space, Dad.
And this is before like surround sound and all that. Like, it's just
Yeah.
like this big ass screen.
I remember I did a commercial for Sears as a
Bro.
child.
Sears commercials.
Oh, they used to be the
McDonald's,
lick.
bro.
And at the commercial, I'm literally talking to this girl. And I'm like, you can get a TV this big, blah, blah, blah. and then they show, and they're like, get the new Magnavox 45-inch TV for $1,300.
45-inch sounds so
you're
small
like,
today.
Bro, what? You're paying $1,000 for this shit? But things change, they evolve. Like, at the
I miss Circuit City though. I will say that.
Circuit, I got my first sidekick at Circuit City.
I got my first Nokia phone at Circuit City. The one that had the snake,
snake
on it.
I
bro.
already know the blue one.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
the brick.
Yes, sir. The rollover minutes was killing me.
You ran it up.
I ran it up, brother.
I had a few friends who did that. But so anyone who's younger and listening, there was a time where it cost to call long distance. My mom
After a certain time.
my mom used to. Oh no, you're talking about cell phones. I'm gonna go all the way back to phones.
Oh,
I remember
okay,
my
yeah,
mom
yeah.
used to. Mom,
the
Mom,
rotaries.
I'm talking long distance. I will tell you when I'm done.
I don't think I ever heard that.
Oh, that because it costs more. So it's like you can't interrupt me right now. This is an
A
expensive
real
phone call.
life,
Yeah.
serious.
And then we had, once cell phones came, then we had nighttime minutes that started, or anytime minutes started after 9.
Mhm.
And then they tried to, well, they didn't try, they did.
I think it was like 7 at one point.
No, T-Mobile came out with 7. And
Yeah.
niggas was like, oh,
We out.
nigga, I'm calling everybody at 7. And it just shows you how they finesse us.
Everywhere.
This wasn't a real thing. It didn't cost them more during fucking 7 a.m. to
The
9
phone
p.m.
was $100.
The fuck? And then you're gonna say, oh, well, you went over your, and then Singular came out with
Bro.
rollover minutes. And that's
Brother.
when that shit started.
Oh, we're just down memory lane with the phones, man. This is crazy.
It-
Times.
times change so much. You used to pay $18 at FYE for a fucking CD.
Did you ever
Now,
have a Helio phone? You never got a
My
Helio phone?
nigga.
Bro.
I never had a Helio, but I used to look at the website every day, and I tried to convince my dad to let me go get a Helio phone.
I was duped.
And-
So when I don't want to swear too much on here,
No,
but when
no,
that
you
phone dropped, I was like, I asked my dad every day because I had that Nokia phone still. Like I had the
Mm-hmm.
real like simple shit, and I'm seeing people with sidekicks, Blackberries. I'm like, man, I gotta get some.
and that
So
Helio looked, the white one with
I had the like the navy one, the one
Okay.
that slid up though. So like you had the screen and it slides up. My dad, I'm like, yo, man, I really want to go get that. He like, shit, you want to go get it? You better go get it. I remember, I think I booked like a few shows at that time. I got my checks. I was like, oh, we going. And it was in Santa Monica. I was like, we going down there. I'm getting that phone. I got the phone. And then, yeah, that's just a little side
yeah,
story
no,
there.
no. But how was it?
I mean, I love that phone.
Oh,
my
so
God.
it was dope.
I had that phone, yeah.
Okay.
I kept that for some years, and then I finally switched to
Because
iPhone.
what was you could use it on any service?
No, I think it was Helio was their own
And
service.
see, and that was, so when I was telling my dad, I'm like, I really want to get this Helio phone. I'm like, this is the blah, blah, yeah. He was like, well, they ain't no like real phone company.
Yeah.
Like that was his whole, he was like, I get it, but like, do we take this to Verizon or something?
Like,
He's
that's what I'm
"We
saying."
gotta-" Yeah. And I never saw anyone with one.
I was the only one with a Helio phone, I guess, but that's crazy.
How was
man.
the service?
It was good. I mean, like I wasn't on the phone like that all the time. Like my dad was handling the business most of the time. You got to
Yeah.
audition. You got to do this. We're gonna do that.
Right.
Cool. But like, yeah, on my phone, I'm playing like games. I'm like texting people. I got a full keyboard now. I
You got
gotta
instant
keep
messenger
pressing
and
6
shit.
to see like hey or like
Damn. Yeah, those were tough times.
yeah, brother.
What age were you when you got your first phone?
When I got my first phone,
Mhm.
like 2004, so it was 10.
You were
Yeah.
10. Okay.
That's 10.
Damn. I got my first one at 12. And I remember that I only got it because I was down.
Just to talk to my parents or like whatever I need to do
I
if
was
I'm somewhere.
downtown
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
Cadillac Palace and doing the Lion King.
Yeah.
So it was like, we're not going to be near you and we need to be able to
To find you or-
call you or find you. Yeah. So that was and I had one of those, I don't know if you remember, but Verizon had this phone. It was like, it had the camera on it. It's a flip phone. And it had the little, the screensaver was these little hot air balloons on the
It
front.
wasn't the Razor.
It was, no. This was before that. This was before. This is like, it was an LG something.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did Apple do it? Like, it's crazy. We're talking about all these. Remember, Motorola was and then Nokia's.
Yeah,
like
bro,
Nokia.
that's
Remember
the one I had.
But yeah, but that's old school. Remember when Nokia started getting sexy?
Well,
Oh, they had the Nokia
they
store
had sexy
down.
Nokias?
Bro, they had the Nokia store downtown. They had some fire ass phones.
Wow.
Like, they looked like shit out of Star Trek. Like, Motorola, Nokia, all these phone companies, they had some shit.
Yeah.
It's just the ones everyone bought were like not, because it was too much. No one was about to pay $600 for a phone.
Nokia thought they had it like that,
Oh
bro.
yeah, no, Nokia's had some. Man, you know what's funny? I'm just gonna pop in some pictures of Nokia's in this episode, just so people understand. Nokia's had some shit. Like, it was the coolest phones I had ever seen. Other than, it's like that, that phone, the Vertu. So the Vertu is like, it's this like rich nigga brick phone.
Wait, like the one with the
No, but it looks
because
like,
you said rich nigga, I'm thinking 80s, like
no, it looks like the Nokia. It looks like the Nokia you're talking about.
Okay.
The blue brick.
Yeah.
It looks like that, but they're made completely out of platinum. Have leather backs. Come with a concierge
who the
service.
hell want to walk around with that, bro?
JD had one,
Uh,
and that's the only reason I know they exist. They are like, the cheap ones are like $7,000, and then
did make money in a thing. So
and
you
they
did say rich nigga phone. I didn't put two and two together. You know, that's
and
my
then
fault.
they did that too. Then they, even when they like would sell the things, they'd be like, oh yeah, well, Elton John has one. They have like, oh, that was the other thing. It
Oh, they
like,
was using the resume.
yeah,
Like,
you could roll over it with like a car because the bezels, it's like diamond bezels under the.
can you find a picture of that and put that up? 'Cause
Yes, I will.
still have no idea what
Virtus,
you're talking about.
Bro, Virtus are actually. I'm going to. I have to show you in real time. Let me see.
Shots from Maestro.
Shots from Maestro. This is fun because
Hey, this is a great
we can
time.
just
man.
go.
Thank you for having me.
Of
on.
course, man. Okay, so check this out. Oh, now they have screens and shit. But like,
Oh, they still make them.
now now they're making like smartphone versions. But it's basically, if you're a rich nigga and you're like, I don't want to have an iPhone. I want niggas to only be able to call me, right?
My
so
bat
here is
phone.
the Virtu Signature, which has V diamond white alligator skin. It's a $96,000 phone.
They like clothes.
No.
Man, get this shit out my face, bro.
It literally, you put it in a pouch, and it's like one of these. That's
I
all.
laugh at somebody that pulled that out today.
$96,000.
$96,000, bro.
$96,000 phone. And then they have the Virtu Signature. That's $18,000. Then they have the.
I'm looking
Virtu
at the camera
Signature.
because, like, if you ever buy that phone,
They have one that costs $118,000 because it has. Well, because they have.
go buy a house, nigga.
They're like chains. They're chains.
Bro, go buy a house. That's what I'm telling
You
you.
have a house already. This is like, I have Saudi niggas who have oil and like. So I'll put it this way: if you're an entertainer and you buy some shit like that, oh, you better be Elton John or Sting, like, or you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? No, like, real shit. Like, that's crazy.
I got this Virtu phone, but I still owe the label. I got like 10 more albums to put out.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some niggas, like, we buy chains. Like, we buy chains, we buy jewelry, there is some frivolous ass.
Have you ever got to a
businessman
point
who
where you don't
probably-
care about jewelry? Like,
I'm there.
yeah.
I'm there. Like, I don't, bro, I'm not, and this is, most people are probably, what the fuck? I'm not into spending my money on anything that won't spend money on me.
That's a word.
And that is literally where I am.
Now that was an unshot from Maestro.
No, bro, I'm in a place where I'm just like, I've never had a designer put money in my pocket.
Yeah.
I've never had.
Why am I promoting you?
Why am I
Even though I
promoting
got
you?
this very expensive shirt on, I just like it.
Yeah, and if I do have an expensive shirt or I do have something, it's I must like it. Like I
Yeah.
said, or I'd much rather wear one of my friends' companies, or where I'm trying to get to is where I only wear my own shit.
Yeah.
And that's, and if someone wants to come along, help me brand that or build with that, cool.
Mhm.
But I don't believe in, also, let's just take it back. They're fucking shiny stones.
And they
get
making
it.
most of them in the lab today. So
And the De Beers have been holding them back.
all y'all ain't gleaming
these
like you
years.
think.
Yeah, no. It's what? Like the De Beer Corporation created the whole diamonds is a woman's best friend. And
Everything's a trap.
it's all a trap.
Wake up.
Literally.
Clip that.
But bro, it's all a trap. It's all capitalism. It's all for you to spend your money. And I have no problem with that. I get it. But I do think there's an issue when, especially in our communities, you'll go and look in our closets and we've spent more money in the closet than we've spent in the entire home.
In our lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if you're wearing an $800 shirt with $1,500 shoes, you shouldn't live in a fucking $2,000 a month apartment.
My shoes ain't on camera, right?
What shoes you put on?
Oh shit! I ain't gonna say nothing now.
He's
Some Adidas.
Okay,
They Adidas.
cool.
Yeah.
He's like, there's some Lagas, some Balenciagas,
No.
Yagas. But that's my point, bro. Like if you're not, it doesn't make sense. It just in a sense of these aren't tools. Now, okay, I'll give you this. If you're wearing an $800 shirt with some $1,500 sneakers and some Amiri pants and all that. But here's my point, nigga. I hope that you are
happy.
An entertainer. No. Fuck being happy. You're an idiot. But if you're doing it, I hope you're an entertainer. I hope that you're going to a premiere or something where it's this is who I'm selling. This is who I'm trying to become.
Right.
This
Reach
is,
out to me. Like,
yeah, this is what I'm doing.
making
So
that connection.
I need to look a certain way. I always say this. I might not like jewelry, but if Quavo walks outside just in a t-shirt and pants, he's not Quavo.
Okay.
See
so
what I
make
mean?
a brand out of
It's
your
a brand
items.
out of what you're doing. So
Yeah.
I understand that. Like it's part of how you got to where you're going.
Mhm.
At a
We
certain,
know you for being this way.
we know you for this. I'm not mad at that guy, but if you're just buying,
Ray.
yeah,
Like,
you just
yo,
doing
look
this.
at this new shit I just
I'm
bought.
doing it for the bitches, and I'm gonna show my friend in the apartment next to me who also makes
Apartment.
project.
Nah, brother. Probably the car for real or the hotel.
Yeah, a lot of
I know a lot of
niggas be
I
but
know
it's
a
funny.
lot- I got
Niggas
some,
be
yeah.
running up the hotel finesse.
Hey, brother.
Bro.
Hey, salute to y'all though, for real. Like,
Salute, but just figure out a way to build some assets. That's my biggest thing is as we need. As especially just as young, like we need to build assets.
Absolutely.
You need to have things in which you don't always have to wake up every day and bust your ass to make money.
now can I ask you, who do you think instilled that thought process into you? Or at least like planted that seed-ish? Because I feel like my dad did that for me. So.
See, yeah, definitely my parents by example.
Mhm.
But I think when it really clicked for me was as you're in this industry, as you're doing the shit, and you see how things twist and turn, ups and downs. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier. I never like being in a position where I'm over a barrel. Like I don't want to have to depend on anybody.
Ever.
The only two people I want to ever have to depend on are my parents, and I know that.
At
Unfortunately,
one point, I'm gonna have to take care of them. So
at one point, I'm gonna have to. The script's gonna flip, or I'm gonna be alone in this world.
Shit.
So whenever that day comes, I want to be ready, and I want to have things that if I have a child, or if I have family, even nephews or nieces or whatever, like I can know I'm okay, and I can know they're okay.
Yeah.
And the only way I know to do that is things that are assets. Like I'm not even sitting here saying that you gotta
Do
be
real
over here,
estate,
but
yeah.
not even saying that. I'm saying just don't buy things that won't matter in 6 months. Like that's all I'm.
It's gonna be a new one every 6 months, 3 months. The next day for
from
real.
from Chicago, one of the biggest. Obviously Michael Jordan fans, got to work with the man. But god damn it, if y'all keep buying these shoes
Hey,
in
bruh.
different colors every year. No, and this is all I'm getting at. It's not a problem if you can afford it.
Yeah.
You should, because if that's what you like, damn it, you deserve to like what you like. But if you over here making making
pennies.
Yeah, not making pennies, even just making I'll not spend this money over here so I can do that. You're making compromises. If you're over here making compromises to buy some shoes that's not even actually owned by the black man who you respect, then there's a problem here, because then you're going to buy them again and again and again, or you're in Louis Vuitton looking at a bag you like, but you can't actually afford the bag you like, but you know you need some Louis Vuitton, so you over here making compromises. Well, I can get the $5,000, but then people don't give a fuck about you. At all.
I was just trying to find this picture I want you to put up while you're doing this, because you're going off, dog, and like I respect it like to the utmost, and you spitting facts, so like it really just feels like this photo right here, like
y'all killing me with this shit, man.
But don't free him though. Don't free him.
don't free him. We don't need him outside.
No, but that picture, yeah, it just felt like that's what I was hearing.
Use your mind.
Use your mind. Assets live. I was like, damn, shit, man. Like, god damn, I got like 10 Jordans right now that I'm trying to buy.
And I have some friends, and I'll give them this too. I have some friends who are they work in fashion. So I have friends who they'll spend their money on that stuff. I get it, but then they're using it on shoots.
Yeah.
Or they're models.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
This is part of your thing.
Yeah.
Or you're taking you're wearing stuff, you're keeping it in great condition, and you putting it on Grailed, or you put
exactly reselling.
It's
that's
kind
of what I do. Yeah.
See, that's an asset. So in a sense, it might not be an ass, but it's still more of an asset, because you can either sell it for more or at least do something with it. Make some of your money back. So at that point, you basically rented it. Mm-hmm. And once again, smart. Not angry at that. But you can't be here trying to live the lifestyle of people who not only have it's like Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Man, hell no.
These people have way more at their disposal. You can't play the same game. What you need to be doing is taking that money, figuring out where you can put that money.
I feel like that's
you
the
can
trick.
Play that game.
That's the other trick with Instagram too. Is like it makes you seem like all these people are doing so much, and it's just so much to show. But like they really like, I got to check for showing you this, and I'm not really even doing this for my day to day.
These designer brands blur out the logos of their brand when they're on rappers and the rappers on music videos. Mm-hmm. And you still want to give them money. That's all I'm saying. It's just one of those things when you know the power. When you know
he's spitting right now.
When you know the power of what you hold, and we are the biggest consumers. You know, it's you got to use that. You can't sit here and complain that things are one way and then you keep feeding into it.
Right.
You know, it's frustrating because this, it's a system, and we all would have to get on the same page, and
that's just not gonna happen, man.
So,
yeah.
Well,
back to the next thing.
On to the next topic. But yeah, that's the only thing I would say. Like just building assets or finding passions. Because I think that's another thing that keeps, and you could probably attest to this, like it keeps me focused, keeps you focused. Mm-hmm. It's you have a passion for something you like to do.
Yeah.
So it makes you assess and look at everything differently in life, because you feel that you know your purpose for being here. You feel that like you are creative. You know that that's what you want to do. That's where you don't know exactly how you're going to navigate to all your dreams,
right? But
you know that you're in the process and you're on the path. Same here.
I may sound crazy though, but I like the feeling of like being like my back on the wall, because that's kind of how I came out here. So that's what keeps that spark in me. Like I don't ever get comfortable. Like I can't get comfortable just because it's like that's what keeps me going. So when I made my little purchases, like when I got some money, I'm like, cool, but this shit ain't about to do nothing for me, man. Like what am I here for?
What am I here for?
So I keep going. Yeah, have to.
Got to. What do you think? What do you think you want to do next? Like in your ideal world, what would be your next project?
I crossed that period piece off with Perry Mason. So next one, I think I really want to. I want to do a horror movie. As crazy as that sounds, because I never did a horror movie in my life, bro. Like
I've done 2, and I die in both.
It wasn't first though, right?
Bro, I died first in a black horror.
Hey, who
movie.
wrote this movie, man? I need to speak to him. Who the fuck wrote that?
It was the movie. I don't know. You might have seen it.
I
on
think I
Netflix.
saw
Thriller.
one on. Yeah, I saw
Yes.
Thriller on Netflix.
Yep.
You, Taquan, and everybody. bro.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I watched that one. That was dope.
I
you
died
didn't.
first. I died
I don't
first.
think was it first. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again.
I'm the first to die. I'm usually I die first, or I die in a lot of things. Like it's kind. I'm actually kind of.
I died in a lot of things.
I'm actually kind of proud of this one. I'm pretty sure I'm probably the first person to ever be killed off of Meet the Browns. yeah. I don't know. I feel like something else happened. I don't know, but I know I did 3 episodes, and nigga, when they say,
Wait, no.
It was no. It gets better.
Stop. How the hell did you get killed off Meet the Browns?
nigga, they don't even show it. You know what it was?
They just wrote it
It
off.
was a texting and driving episode.
Oh,
So I see her. I'm in the class.
They use you as an example.
yeah, literally,
Damn.
probably in more ways than one. Nigga, look, she's texting.
Shots by Maestro.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was Logan Browning's boyfriend.
Okay.
And so she's like, oh yeah, blah blah. I forgot my name, or it's like T or some shit like that. She said the thing, and I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck, obviously. And I'm like, I'll see you tonight. And she's like, all right. And then she's like, honey, where's blah blah blah? She's like, oh, well, Trent said he's on his way. Now he says blah blah. Girl, y'all always on that phone. They have it that, and then it's, wait, something's wrong. Trent's not texting me
Oh
back.
no.
And then it was like he died.
So
man.
was that supposed to be horror though?
No, it's not horror. It's a horrible
Black man
way
died.
to horrible way to die in a television series that doesn't kill people off.
Yeah, man, that was.
It's pretty tough.
Was that black trauma?
Nah,
No.
it's it's Meet the Browns.
All right.
There's some trauma in it.
Yeah. Damn.
You get the joke, but it's
Hey.
um,
Hey, we still walking on that thin line today.
Thin
This is
line.
gonna be a real crazy episode.
this is gonna be a great episode.
But yeah, horror, man. I think that's next for me because I kind of grew up not liking horror, but like as I've gotten older and been on sets and seeing like the other side of it, I've been on sets where people were filming horror movies, and I'm like, damn, that's just fire.
Yeah,
it
the
looks
blood
crazy.
and
Once they get all, like they get the score and everything all meshed together, I'm like, damn, I really want to like try that out. So
horror-esque. Fear the Walking Dead. That was another.
oh my
one.
god, yes.
Yeah, died. Got to be a zombie for a little bit.
Did you work with Lorenzo Henry? Oh no, I think he died
No.
the first season. Yeah.
Okay, no, but I died
was the
second
brother.
episode, first season
He was the brother of the dad. No,
of this girl because I was her boyfriend.
you were her Alicia's
Alicia.
boyfriend.
Yes.
He was the Travis's son.
Okay, I don't think we. I
Oh
met him.
no.
Okay,
No,
different.
I don't think so, yeah.
Okay, because not gonna lie, one of the most and man, I'm gonna find his name and put it up under here too. One of the most versatile actors I've ever seen work. I didn't even piece it together. Like this nigga's in Harry Potter. He's also in Training Day. The father on Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, bro.
He plays everything from Indian to Mexican.
The
to
man.
like he's the fucking man.
Tell
And he
me
was-
his name.
bro. I want to say he's like from New Zealand or some shit too. Bro, he's the real deal.
Yo, he was fire in the show.
No, he's great. And I just how he can be so diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Um
And then what was that like process like at Fear the Walking Dead? Like the death scene. Like how did you take that?
it was cool, man. Well, because really more so I was sick. So they did the makeup and I was but it was more of just, feeling like you're on your last breath. But it was fun, just the filming of it all and being a part of that.
Was it out
world.
here or did y'all go to
No,
Atlanta?
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
I was in Vancouver for that, which was really cool. And shout out to Wendy O'Brien. She's the one who cast me in that.
Fire.
She's a legend. And it was really cool because the guy, I'm so bad with names, but
Yeah, same.
the guy who directed it was great because we worked together on Suburgatory.
Mm.
So it was literally
Like a reunion of sorts.
Yeah, and
man.
I came in, I did a chemistry read, it went really well, and then I was really fortunate. And then
Bro, shout out to the casting directors that know us.
the ones that always support and know us and
Take that chance. Man.
Yeah.
They're gonna ride for you.
yeah, Vicky Thomas, she's always
Vicky Thomas,
Yes,
Sharon.
Sharon.
Yeah.
And then,
I did Perry Mason. Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Wendy. I'm trying to think. There's so many people, man. But and
We could
you
go
know,
on and on.
And no shout out to the niggas who don't call me. It can
Once
be thin,
again,
it
this
can be,
was shots.
It could be
by
thin ice for
Maestro.
him. I'm saying how I feel.
Hey, you said I could be nice for them. It's
It could be-
crazy, bro.
listen.
Hey, I don't care about y'all. Y'all ain't call me in the first
The
place.
thoughts and views of Maestro are not the thoughts and views.
Yeah,
of
you gotta
Terrence
start putting.
Hardy
You gotta
Jr.
start putting a
It's-
disclaimer on the episode
It's
because
fine. Listen. I have hit a point of look. I
don't give a damn.
I'm a talented individual.
Hell yeah.
I know I come to work with a great attitude.
Man.
I know I come to work doing my damn job.
Hell yeah.
And I know that I have seniority and I know that I'm talented. And I know that I just
Value.
want this to be a great experience for everyone involved.
Do you know what it's like to be a bad experience for everyone?
Yeah, I've definitely worked with some people who I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you ain't gotta say no names.
No, yeah. It's, it's funny. I couldn't really. I would have to go show by show.
Yeah.
But, I've just seen I've seen people who are number one on the call sheet and they come into the room and they
Mhm.
make everyone feel better. They make everybody like, oh, we're going to knock this out. And you feel like, man.
And that's why you're number one.
I don't care that you're making $150,000 more than me today.
It's never about the money though, bro.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah.
saying though, but when somebody's an asshole and they're not like,
I hope you get stripped of everything.
no,
nigga.
no, but like when someone's an asshole and they're not like, it's one thing if you're an asshole and you're a superstar. 'Cause
Right.
It's like,
There's a level to it you could be? Like, hold on.
Because I get why you're getting paid so much.
Mhm.
I understand like your time is
When the
literally-
camera rolls.
literally worth this much.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So whatever, you're just an asshole, but you're worth this much.
Yeah.
And shit, sometimes like, and you're damn good. You're just an asshole. That's just a character trait. You
Right.
know? But when you're working with people who you know are grossly overpaid,
And they don't
and
put
they're
in the work.
assholes.
Yeah.
it's more of like, like okay, like wow.
You ever be having like violent thoughts and shit? Like
No.
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 Oh, my bad, bro.
that's just
This
you,
is Shots by Terrence Hardy Jr.
See, I'm very the way how my energy can elevate when I'm around people I fuck with. Like,
Yeah.
I do it's the exact inverse when it's somebody I don't fuck with. So then I turn into very much that like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Or everything's just like,
That Chicago come out.
yeah, I'm not going to entertain this. Like I'm
Yeah.
very big on not entertaining things. If we have a problem,
You're not going to address it until the time is right.
no, if we have a problem, you're never going to see me again.
I feel that. That's a bar.
Or if we must work together every day,
Yeah.
it's going to be addressed. And it's going to be addressed, not, once again, no sugarcoating, no, and not being
I won't be
rude
loud.
either.
I'll bring
Yeah.
it to you.
Listen, I'm going to bring it to you. I'm going to say, hey, look, man, I
really should smack the shit out you.
that's what I be thinking. I don't go there right away, though.
Yeah,
I go
yeah.
there. That's when you, what's the word I'm looking for? If you act like you don't hear me or understand me, though,
Then I
then
gotta
I
get
get
there.
there.
Yeah.
But in the beginning is, look, man, we on this show. I understand you got your thing going on, but I really don't like the way that you're speaking to me when we're working, and I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it, brother, if you could,
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you this: you better than me. Like that, like
See-
flat out, you better than me because we leave set and I see you outside of set, and it's gonna be a different conversation.
You're like, I want the
Yeah,
smoke.
no, not smoke.
Not smoke.
Just a friendly conversation. Shout out Suge Knight.
Got motherfuckers hanging out. You said what, motherfucker? No, but yeah, like because I give everyone that, because I've learned with myself. Sometimes I can misread people because you don't know everybody.
It's
you don't
easy
know
to
how-
do that
and
too.
you can easily misread people, and I don't want to go to 100. So I'm very look. But if you that's the word I was looking for. If you disregard me,
Mhm.
it's just like if I'm standing in a line somewhere, I'm like, hey, excuse me. And you can't look me in the eyes and say, oh, give me 1 second.
At least acknowledge, yeah. Like, what's
if
up?
you
Brad?
don't acknowledge me,
then we got a problem.
and I don't give a fuck who you are or where we are. We have a problem. We could be walking.
I never seen you this serious before.
No, real shit, bro. This is
Yeah.
like one of my biggest pet peeves. If we are walking down the street and I even fucking
Throw something at you.
Nigga, I expect a fucking smile and nod back.
Yes, sir.
You know why? Because I am being a decent human being. And the fact that you won't make eye, and this especially when it comes to like race relations, if you won't make eye contact with me, that is more disrespectful than you looking at me like this. Because at least if you look at me like that,
I know how you
here.
feel. Yeah,
you know I'm here.
Exactly.
You know you're acknowledging I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You wanting to look all around the room so you don't make eye contact with me. What the fuck am I? Some animal?
So if one person does that pet peeves, you don't like put it on everybody, like
no,
because you said race relations. So
no,
I
don't put it on.
One white person did something.
No,
it's
yeah,
fuck
I don't.
All white people.
No. It's fuck that person.
Yeah,
or
and their lineage maybe, but
yeah, and whatever taught you to be that way. Fuck you and your mom who probably held your hand tighter when you walked past a black man.
What's that Boondocks episode, man? Fuck you, fuck your mom.
Well, what was which episode was that?
He was like, I don't even remember, but he was sitting there with the white hat and the jacket, man. Something.
That was when he was the drug dealer. Yeah, and they were doing like the Scarface.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, but yeah, man. So thrillers or horror movies,
thrillers, yeah.
And then as far as on the music side or on the voiceover side, what's like ideal next?
Ideal next. I mean, I definitely want to make some placements on the music side, like eventually get something in there.
Yeah. Get another plaque.
Get another plaque on my wall, man. You feel like it's just feeling a little empty up there. So gotta get some more. On the voiceover side, I do want to do a feature. Something like you said, like being like a lead, like top bill voice character, or even like a series regular, because Craig of the Creek, I'm not a series regular. I'm a heavy recurring. I play his cousin. Hey, brother. Hey.
No. Hey. That's
heavy recurring.
No,
man.
that's me going heavy. Like, come on, y'all. You know, make my boy regular.
Hey, man. So yeah, no, that's done, unfortunately. But the movie's on the way. I don't know if I could promote that, but won't give you a date. Just know that it's
just
happening.
It's happening.
It's there. It's done. No, I'm done. So yeah,
that's dope though, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, voiceover. What? Yes, lead something.
Well, listen, man, it's coming. I'm super proud of you, bro.
I appreciate that.
Keep that fucking grind going.
I wish we would have went back for 2K24 though. I don't think they did. They bring the neighborhood back.
They didn't. I don't know anyone else who's in it. I think possibly maybe Jamad has a quick something.
Oh, that's dope.
I don't know though for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would have been cool though.
Hell yeah.
And it's kind of hilarious that they had you rapping,
bro. And everybody that talks to me about that, they're like, "Yo, did you write that?" And I want to like.
Come on, y'all.
No, I didn't write that. I tried my best to even keep it on beat. I don't know how they did that. They did a great job over there, like editing that, because they kept playing the beat on like a 8-bar loop. So like whatever you heard on the game was not what I heard in my head. So
okay. Oh, because it was probably a different beat and a different.
No, it was the same beat, but it was just like they kept playing like a clip, like.
Oh, and then you say line for line.
And I had to keep doing the lines. It was crazy. But it was a fun experience, man. I never did anything like that either.
Bro,
so.
we're in 2K. Like, I know you grew up playing that shit. I grew up playing that shit. Like,
I didn't, actually. I was playing NBA Live.
Well.
And then I got into, like, Gears of War.
I won't lie. Oh, so then you make the jump to, like kind of out of sports games.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, can't lie, everybody played Live. Live was the basketball game until, what, 2002? 2003?
No, I think I had 09. 09 is when I stopped.
Yeah, but 09, it got kind of poo. When Live started getting kind of, because I remember I had 2K on, you know, I had it's over there. I have Dreamcast and all that kind of stuff. So I literally have
Flex. To do the shit, man. Flex. Just put hashtag flex.
So I
ain't seen that shit since I was like 7, bro.
Oh, bro, I got literally 2K. I have 2K, 2K1. 2K2, and so you know Allen Iverson on the front, all that. So
wasn't he on the cover for like 4 games,
bro? He was all the way till 2K3 or 4.
Yeah,
and then 2K4 I think was Ben Wallace.
Okay,
either that or 5. One of the either way, 2K started coming up. Visual Concepts started coming up, and then I remember somewhere around 2K5 or 2K6, the one with Shaq on it. Ain't no Live was. Remember, bro? They stopped making
They stopped making Live for like a couple of years. And I got 09, and I remember having it, or it was either 09 or 06, one of the two.
And the gameplay was weird. Like, yeah, so I became a 2K fanatic, and then because they did the same with golf. Now they have golf. You remember it used to be Tiger Woods golf?
Bro, I never played those games. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know you like on your new golf thing, so it's
But
different.
I used to play Tiger Woods golf.
I never played that. I probably played like MLB, maybe FIFA here and there.
Another
and then-
hashtag flex. I have my PSP here right now. And it has
Hey, my brother, it has been a goddamn pleasure, brother. I won't lie to you. It's been crazy, but this is too much flexing for my liking.
nostalgia, bro.
Nostalgia and like, yeah,
Also-
also you ain't got this little nigga. Like,
I kept. Think of it this way. I didn't just buy this shit. It's not
I
like
know, I know.
These are from the crib. I kept them in good condition. I like literally my Nintendo 64 is a 64 I had as a child. My PlayStation is a PlayStation I had as a child.
I had to get that all the way when I came out here, man.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Why?
I just had to give it away, bro. Like I had no need, like no use for it. Just sit and collect the dust in my little
Right,
my
and
spot.
then you gotta move.
Then I gotta move. I'm
Right,
doing
right,
too
right.
much, and like I said, like we be 3 months at a time, so I don't even want to be like I got all this stuff I gotta pack up. Like I still got my original Xbox, like that's sitting there.
See, these are the issues that I have. Like, I mean, you can look around. These are the issues I have.
Don't say it like that, brother.
No, I'm saying like when I have to move.
Yeah, it's gonna
like,
be
it's
tough.
always like, 'cause
Yeah.
I got so much shit. But man, well,
Well,
listen.
yeah.
Thank you for coming through, man.
Hey, man.
No, you're fucking doing your thing.
A pleasure,
Keep it
brother.
up, and yeah, this is fun.
Thanks, man.
Shit.
When we get
26
off strike,
minutes.
I'm gonna come back up here and terrorize some more because this was shots
Yeah, but nigga,
by
whatever.
Maestro.
This is somebody for sure you'll be on multiple times. No question, because this is fun. My man,
All right, bro.
I'll holler at you, and we out. Peace.
Peace.